Hi, welcome back to Flint's Collectibles. Today we're going to do an unboxing and review on Tales of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutations Mix and Match.
Domination!
Mutation?
Transformation!
When bots overrun the city, unleash the mutant within! You can mix and match heads, arms, legs,
And weapons!
mutate from gnarly turtle to wicked bot!
Look at me! I'm heavy metal!
8 action figures to customize, mechanize! When evil dares to surface,
Damn!
shell shock and rock!
Let me give you a hand! Whoops!
TMNT Mutations mix and match figures, each sold separately.
All four of the turtles, Leo, Raph, Donatello, and Michelangelo. Joined with me today is my very special guest, as always, EY. So please be sure, if you like our content, to go down below, like, comment, and subscribe, and click that bell so you don't miss any of our future videos. So let's go ahead and get into that box art.
Yay!
Alright, so here's the front of the package. As you can see, each of them has each turtle in the top right corner with that Tales of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles logo in the left corner. So let's go ahead and turn around and look at the backs. Alright, so there's the back of the package. As you see on the left corner, it says the Tales of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles logo, but on the right it has Mutation Mix and Match, and then it shows more mutants, more mutations. So we have the top 4, but there's 4 more, which would be Splinter, Bishop, and Mech, Petalhead, and Mechazoid. So who knows? We might pick those up to open them too. So let's go ahead into the overhead view. Alright, so there they are one last time in the package. Let's go ahead and get them out of the package.
Yeah!
Alright, so there they are out of the package. Now let's go ahead and get them out of the plastic.
Yeah!
Alright, so there is everything out of the package. Now there's a lot here to go over, so I'll do my best. So let's start from the left with Leo first. We'll start with his swords. So as you see, got his classic sword. I don't know if I can get that to focus, but really cool, just real basic. And they do kind of like bend, they're like a flimsy kind of plastic. Then each one does come with a head. This one comes with metal bato, I think. Really cool. Little head switch out if you buy the other ones. And then he does come with an arm, which is kind of random. So I think that's a Master Splinter arm, maybe. And then some of his weapons. There's this one. Really cool. And then I'll grab these two as well. And then we'll look at Leo himself. So here's Leo. And also these are supposed to be like a mix and match, by the way. So arms, heads, and legs all come off of each one. So you can mix and match. You can put this head on the other one, you put arms, you can switch them around. So this has that classic New Turtles look. He's got kind of a smirk on his face. You can see his eyes. So as you see, there's his belt. It's classic blue with the L. And then on the back is where his weapons go. So there's little storage pins. And then he's got like a little elbow pads. This is from the Tales of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, which is when they're like teenagers, I think. So really cool. So now we'll look at Raffi stuff. So he comes with the Master Splinter head switch out. As you see, just a basic Master Splinter head. And then his 2 weapons as well. And they're more of a stiffer plastic, so they're not real flimsy like the swords were. And then a random leg. Looks like metal bato maybe. Really cool. And then he comes with these 2. It's kind of like a club and like brass knucks maybe. So those. But I won't grab all of these, but there's 3 little bitty ninja stars ready for your kids to lose and not be able to find again. So just small, big on his waist. And then we'll go to Raph himself, Eli's favorite turtle. So he's got that classic Raph R with the little, just a basic smirk on his face. Then there's all storage pins, and there's places for his weapons to go, elbow pads, knee pads, just like Leo had. He got that classic green. I do like how they did like different shades with this turtle iteration, where they all kind of have a little bit different shading or like size. So now we'll go to Donatello. For some reason, he came with the same head as Leo. So I don't know if that was a fluke or he's just supposed to. I would think they all come with different ones, but there's his head that he came with. And then he's got to have his headphones to listen to all his jams on. Really cool. And then his weapon, as you see, just a nice basic. It is like a stiffer plastic, so it probably would break if you bent it. I don't know if it would bend back. And then he comes with one random robot arm. And whatever this, I guess this is supposed to be like his weapon, but as pipe form. So, really cool. And then these are small, but there's 3 of them. I'll show you one. They're real hard to get. Another one of those things for your kids to lose. So as you see, just real basic. It just goes on his belt, I'm pretty sure. And then we'll look at Donatello himself. So here's Donnie. And as you can see, he's got that classic purple with the D. And he's got like a little like fanny pack, I think, for like all of his text. He's got his glasses on, just like usual. And I don't think they'd attach, but they might. And then there's a place on his back for all of his weapons to go with the pins. And then you got that classic bandana with the elbow pads and knee pads, just like the other brothers. So they all have that classic turtle feel. So then we'll go to Michelangelo, who comes with, I can't remember his name off the top of my head, but he comes with this head switch out. It's like a robot looking head. And then his nunchucks, which I kind of wish they would go to like more of a chain feel so you could actually like swing them around. These are just like stiff plastic. It kind of reminds me of the original ones from the 80s line. So before we look at him, we're gonna look at the spike ball. So it comes with this cool like spike ball, just real basic. And then one random robot leg. And then another thing for your kids to lose track of, these tiny little stars. I don't know if I can get them up there, but there's 3 of these. And then we'll look at Mikey himself. So Mikey's got the classic M on the belt with his face expression's a little different. He's got some teeth like kind of showing because he's supposed to be kind of like the goofy one. And then he's got that classic orange bandana with the one little shoulder pad. He just got elbow pads and knee pads like the others. And then you flip him around and he does got places for all weapons to go. Real cool. He's got that like that color brown on all their shells in the back. So there's all of that. So let's go ahead and switch things around and look at them again. Alright, so here's everything on. Let's go ahead and look at everyone. Let's start with Leo first. So here's Leo with all of his accessories added on to him. He's locked and loaded and ready to fight some bad guys. Got his swords, got his 3 random weapons. And then Eli's favorite, Raph. He is equipped and ready. He's got stars on the front, brass knucks with spikes, his weapons on the back, and there's extra places to put extra ones if you got other weapons, and some of them fall off. And these little ninja stars, by the way, they don't really sit in there completely. They're sort of loose when they notice it. And then we'll look at Donatello. So here's Donatello. I like the colors like a little staff. Like he's in charge. I couldn't really find a place to put it on him. And then he's got his stars on him randomly too. There's the back with his big old stick. So let's go ahead and look at Michelangelo. So here's Michelangelo. As you can see, he's got his stars on the front. He's got his club ready to attack some bad guys. And then he's got his nunchucks on the back. So there's everything. Alright, I decided to have a little more fun. Let's go ahead and switch them out with the head switch outs that come with them. So here's Leo with his head switch out with a little robot head. Got a little funny one here. Got Raphael with Master Splinter's head on. It looks ridiculous. And then here's Donatello with his robot head switch out. And then here's Mikey with his robot head switch out. So the point of these is just have fun. Alright, so there it is. The Tales of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutations Mix and Match. So I have to say this line is a lot of fun, and I could see where kids like Eli or Aubrey would love to play with these. You can switch things around, like we got Master Splinter's arm with little robot head. Then we got Mikey with the robot head and the robot leg, because I forgot to put on their arms and legs earlier. And then we got Master Splinter with the robot leg.
Yeah, so we got Donatello.
Donatello.
Where's Michelangelo?
He's right here.
Oh. Let's touch the camera.
It's a lot of fun, and it's cool to
Oh no, Raphael.
switch them up and to mix and match them. Maybe we'll pick up the other 4 of the line. I don't know if there's more of these after that. There's always adding stuff to Turtles. And also, I did not pick these up there, but if you could, please be sure to check out Evansville Toys and Games on Facebook or in person. They have cool figures like these, to cards, collectibles, anything that you would like. If you're watching this channel right now, and if you collect something, they probably have it. So it's a great place, great people, and we highly recommend you check them out if you're in the Evansville area. So I have to say, I give this line 2 thumbs up for sure. Definitely a great line to pick up. It's not super expensive, and I think we picked these up at Target's, if I'm not mistaken. So what would you give them, Eli?
I'd probably give them, let's go, a billion, trillion, quillion, zillion, gagillion, billion thumbs up. And also, while we were at Target today, there was like another set of these. There was like Marvel and Transformers there. So like I was just like, we went to the toy aisle, and I got something. And over there was some mix and match stuff. There was like Miles Morales, Black Panther. But Black Panther has some tiny eyes, so you couldn't even see it. They were like this big.
I think the mix and match is definitely here to stay. I would say, is it the Five Nights at Freddy's that kind of started like the trend of like switching things around and taking the arms off and stuff? So it's definitely something that's cool, and I can't wait to see what this line has in store. So until next time, peace.